Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up the place. So let's get into this conversation / H&M drama. I wanted to talk about this story from OK Magazine, and they're saying that the things that Harry and Meghan are doing as charitable events, they're just pretty much all publicity stunts. Now, I know that people have called Meghan extremely charitable. She does a lot of charity events. Listen, I am not saying that she does not patronize charities out of the goodness of her heart at all, even if it's just a little sliver. But when it's being filmed, especially when they're doing things, it's going to be questioned. So the story is that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been slammed for filming their charitable endeavors. I just think it's great they're doing their charity work, but I just think it's a bit of a shame to have to do it with the camera crew there. Meghan's ghosted ex-pal Lizzie Cundy spilled. Now, some people may say, okay, well, this is someone that she used to be friends with that she just stopped talking to, so of course she's going to have a gripe with Meghan and with Harry. Well, that could be true. Multiple things can be true at the same time. We already know that, right? But it's questionable why she ghosted her like almost immediately after you got with him. And this actually is allegedly the person that hooked Meghan up with Harry on the blind date. But she continues, why are they doing it? And I just think maybe do some good stuff without the cameras there for a pat on the back. They haven't been seen together for a long time. And I just think this is, shall I say, a publicity stunt, possibly. Cundy also highlighted how the Montecito royals seem to be determined to make every appearance they initiate a publicity stint, even if it's using those associated with charities to boost their image. As OK previously reported, the Duke and Duchess released a cyberbullying video talking to young tech leaders about the issue under the guise they didn't know that the royal rebels were about to phone them. The clip was destroyed by commentators and on social media where it was labeled contrived and fake. They never stop. It looks like a commercial for another Oprah special. No, not fake at all, wink, one person tweeted in response to the perfectly polished video. In a cruel twist of irony based on the clip's topic, a Sussex squad defender of the ex-working royals replied to a critical tweet with, "You know, this is boiling your beep. Get over it, sweetie. They're more successful and popular than any other royal, hence why the tabloid can't keep them out of the headlines." Well, I guess they have their fans. The Sussex royals have been struggling in recent weeks to reverse a reported Hollywood freeze-out that finds them on the outs with major Tinseltown power players. This icing out has allegedly gotten so bad that the Duchess has resorted to renting a suite in downtown LA just so she can be near industry elites to pitch her ideas. Meghan and Harry have found themselves all alone in an industry that thrives on relevance. I think people know real things. Simon Cowell always says to me, be real because the audience can see through it. I just think now people have seen through Meghan, Cundy concluded. And this is someone that was a friend of hers. So I think she knows a little bit more than some people who are just reading between the lines or seeing things on social media that just may be giving their personal opinions, such as myself, and sharing their views and opinions, which there's nothing wrong with that. But this is someone that used to be a friend to Meghan, and she's saying this about her. And I don't think that this is someone that's just hating on her, because I haven't really heard anything from this woman prior to this. So yeah, some people would question, okay, if you're doing something that's supposed to be charitable, why do you have it set up with the camera crew? It's not even like organic where someone may have like their iPhone out and they're just capturing video on cell phone footage versus having to have hired a camera crew. You have had hair and makeup and all these different things. So it does look contrived when you do it in that way. And also Prince Harry got pissed off about something. So Prince Harry, he finds peace in the fact that he sees similarities between his late mother, Princess Diana, and his wife, Meghan Markle. However, he was left rather disappointed when the late Princess of Wales's family didn't seem to agree. The youngest son of Diana and King Charles III was eager to introduce Meghan to loved ones on his mom's side of the family, as he was nearly certain they would notice a variety of things he finds the Suits actress shares in common with her mother-in-law. Royal author Tom Bower wrote in Revenge, Meghan, Harry, and the War Between the Windsors, which was released earlier this year. Upon introducing Meghan to Diana's brother, Earl Charles Spencer, her sisters, Sarah and Baroness Jane, as well as Diana's best friend, Julia Samuel, Harry had high hopes that his late mom's family would see the same similarities he did when spending time with his wife. Unfortunately, that's not how it worked out. Since the Vanity Fair article had increased the Cambridge's titles at the time, suspicion of Meghan, the actress discovered that her neighbor in Kensington Palace had even less time for her, Bower wrote in his book, according to The Mirror. By then, Harry had introduced Meghan to Diana's two sisters, Jane and Sarah, and her best friend, Julia Samuel. Harry assumed that Diana's family and friends would see a similarity between Diana and his fiancée. Both, he said, shared the same problems. He was disappointed. No one agreed that his vulnerable mother had anything in common with his girlfriend. More discomforting for him, they thought Meghan would not fit in with the royal family. As Harry and Meghan's love story intensified, despite his family's potential disapproval, Diana's brother approached his nephew in an attempt to convince him to take his relationship a little bit slower. His advice provoked a bitter reaction, Bower admitted of Harry, who tied the knot with Meghan in 2018, 2 years after first meeting her in 2016. So, I don't know. It could definitely be said that Harry he may legitimately think that Meghan has a lot of similarities to his mom. That could very well be true. But also the other thing that could be true is that he misses his mom and he's seeking something in someone else that he couldn't get from his mom because he lost his mom at a young age. So it's kind of impossible for him to say that Meghan has all of these similarities with Diana because, let's just be honest, at that young of an age, you don't even really know your parents that well. I'm not saying he didn't know his mom, but it really is, in my personal opinion, that he was just seeking something in a woman because he lost his mom. And they're people that have said this, so I'm just speaking what other people have said. I have not seen a lot of things that Meghan has said, but some people have said that she studied the royal family, even though she tried to act as if she didn't. There are some people that said she studied Princess Diana. So some people even said that she manifested this relationship being with Harry, and all of those things could definitely be true. So if she was trying to emulate some things about Diana to reel him in, then that's probably what he thinks he sees. But he lost his mom at a young age. So I would say that if anyone would know Diana better, if we had to make a choice between Harry and Diana's siblings who were adults and grew up with Diana and, knew her up until she lost her life, they knew her longer. So yeah, that was his mom. Definitely, he was given birth into this world by her, but her siblings definitely knew her better than Harry. They knew her differently because they didn't know her as a mother, of course, but they knew her better than Harry. So if they say that, no, we don't see it, then I would believe them over him. And I don't think that her ethnicity had anything to do with it. So the people who want to say, well, yeah, they just didn't like her because she was biracial, or the ones that want to call her black, because she's not black. She's not. Her mom is. But anyway, yeah, I would have to say that, yeah, her siblings knew more about her than he did. And I just believe that he was trying to find solace in a woman as he got older, and he was seeking to be in a relationship and be in a marriage like his brother was. I don't know how long it took for William to get married, but I don't think it was any situation like it was with Harry's. So if they said that they felt like he should take the pace a bit slower, then I think they were just looking out for his good, for his best interest. Not that they were hating on it or whatever, but because he wanted to live his life and do things the way that he wanted to do it. He wasn't going to take their advice, and he did what he wanted to do. And it just looks like a lot of things that they have done overall has not been working out the way that they have been hoping. So they probably need to start taking some people's advice that really is on their side, but he thinks that they're not, because they don't just welcome her with open arms and think that everything that she says and does is gospel. You know what I mean? So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.